Is Pokemon Colosseum, the favorite video game of Steve Harvey, probably. I don't fucking know, he's making stuff up. So anyway, let's get started here. You got regular mode, and then if you're just so excited for Pokemon, you just hopping up and down in your seat, you can jump straight into a battle. You don't even have to pick out the Pokemon, they'll do that for you. Just like in the good old days of Pokemon Stadium. So there's us at the top, and there's a random generic NPC lady. We only get to pick 4 out of 6 because this battle would just take absolutely forever if we did the whole team. Just with 4, this one match is gonna last the whole episode. We're not even gonna get into any of the story and stuff in the first episode of this series. This already sucks. I'm never gonna become the next Chugga Conroy at this rate, not even doing shit in the right order. So you got Pink Coral Lady, and you got Ladybug McGee, and then we've got Blue Mountain, what the hell am I saying? And you got the Anteater thing. Their names are on screen. I don't know why I'm giving them these weird nonsensical names. So pretty straightforward here. We gotta use the fire type move on the bug type, and then the grass type move on the rock type. It is basically just an extremely long and elaborate game of rock, paper, scissors at its essence. Yeah. Didn't do quite as much as I would have liked though. Oh no, what the hell we gonna do? Is the Confuse Ray. You think the CIA has an actual ray, like a big old ray gun they can use to confuse people? That's fucking stupid, why did I say that? This episode's going great. So let's drag the match out unnecessarily. We're gonna lower Corsola's accuracy so that it's 10% less likely to hit. Ooh, yeah, that'll make a big difference. Whoop-dee. Isn't that a thing, or was it whoop-dee-doo? Whatever. Anyway, so we can't actually attack Corsola effectively because, as you can see, Oddish is rather confused, but we'll keep trying till we get it. So what else is going on out there? As Al Roker famously says, what's going on in your neck of the woods? Speaking of Al Roker, he does the Thanksgiving parade every year. In last year's parade, they had a Dragon Ball Z float, and those old boomers didn't know nothing about Dragon Ball Z, and they said the character's name wrong, and it's because the new video game that was coming out at the time was DBZ Kakarot, and the boomer lady called it Kakarot, and that's not right. And stupid people in the comment section were saying, well, that's actually closer to the Japanese pronunciation of Kakaroto. And yeah, I don't think that's what that lady was going for. Jesus Christ, people. We'll continue this in a few minutes. Sorry about that momentary interruption. It has been a day. Something happened earlier today that activated my condition, let's call it. And that my unnamed condition that I've been to 3 different doctors over, and none of them can quite put a name to it. I won't go into the specifics, but something happened today that really just put me on a spiral, and it was one of the worst ones in probably at least a year or 2. Oh, what are we gonna do? How the hell am I gonna get by in life? Yeah, there's some nice cheery commentary for you over Pokemon. That Ladybug Pokemon's really holding in there. I thought Swift would have done it. And yet here we are. So Corsola had that barrier, like the little yellow brownish wizard character in Dragon Ball Z who could put up barriers. Remember that character? I know what his name is, I don't know why I'm describing it the way I'm describing it, but anyway, yeah, Dragon Ball Z. Did you guys ever get into Dragon Ball Super at all? I tried to, but it didn't really, didn't do anything for me. I thought it started off decent enough, but I don't know, it just stopped being interesting fairly quickly. They were on the Tournament of Power for like 100 episodes, and since Toonami would just do one episode a week, you can't just binge watch them, so that it was like a full year, or 2 years almost, of that one story arc. It was just absolutely grating to get through. I barely even watched any of it, but yeah, so I don't know what the future of the series is gonna look like, if they're gonna attempt another reboot, or what they're gonna do. I mean, if that is the plan, they should probably hurry up instead of waiting another 20 years to do it, because the creator of Dragon Ball Z, he's in his 60s at this point, and we probably shouldn't wait until he's in his 80s if he wants to make more of it. You know what I mean? Why did I use flame? Oh yeah, I guess since we got a rock type and a ground type, a Cyndaquil is not useful in the slightest. These are super effective moves. I don't know why they're hardly doing any damage at all. See, if you look at the proportion of the health bar, Corsola did a move. It's not very effective, and I'd say the overall percentage was pretty close to what we did when we used Water Gun against Sand Slash, which is a super effective move. I think this game's trying to rip us off, is what it's trying to do. As Blue from Foster's says, "Rip off, artist!" Kick. And then, remember that? That was the first episode where we went around kicking people and calling them rip off artists. And I liked Foster's when it was around. Those were the days. Was it Cartoon Fridays? What did they call the programming block during the era of Foster's, so 2004 to 2007? Because I know they've changed the name of that particular block many times, because originally it was Cartoon Fridays, and then for a while it was Fried Dynamite, which was just fucking stupid. But I feel like there was something else in between. But yeah, as a lad of youthful age, I always enjoyed that particular Friday night programming block where all of the new stuff would be in one 90-minute period at the end of the week, and they'd have special bumpers and such. And it was a special occasion. It was something to look forward to. But I don't think they do that anymore. I mean, I guess Toonami's kinda that, but they don't have the special bumpers. Even though the bumpers weren't even that good. Well, I guess bumpers isn't the right thing to say, because they just have the in-betweens as part of the programming block, so they'd have the puppets and, the live-action people who interacted with the puppets, and one of the puppets was named Long Haul, and he was like a trucker dog, and fun times. Gosh, they just do not do that on TV anymore. Nothing's good anymore. For God's sakes, this Corsola refuses to go down. Well, thank goodness he didn't aim that Bumblebee, Jesus fuck. Bubble Beam. Thank goodness he didn't aim that Bubble Beam at the Fanfi, because that probably would have been a death sentence. Ground types and all that. Okay, so there's no way Fanfi's gonna survive another attack. Fuck me, I'm getting all the names mixed up. I sound like John McCain when he started getting that brain tumor and he started mixing up everybody's names. Corsola will not survive another attack, because it's only got 2 HP. But it managed to sneak in one more Confuse Ray at the end just to mess with us. Man, that thing put up a fight. Like they said on Family Guy that one time. Man, that thing was on there. Funny stuff. Alright, so the rest of this match should go pretty smoothly. At this point, it's 2 against 1, so we can just gang up on him. We're gonna, yeah, we'll do Flail for Fanfi's move. The way Flail works is the less health you have, the more damage it does to the other guy. Or at least that's how it's supposed to work. Or maybe it was Facade that did that. It was definitely some move that started with an F that had that effect, because there was the fear method, when, you know, with the strategy you can do. It was either Flail or Facade for F and fear, and then Endeavor, or was it Endure? A move that, I think the move was called Endure, where you just have the 1 HP, and then there's some other move you do, and then there's and then the R in fear stands for red attack, because there's a red attack involved. And there's this whole fancy strategy for people who just adore Pokemon with all their hearts and have got too much time on their hands, and they can figure out all this elaborate shit. Good for them, I suppose. Good for you, Poke fanatics. And there you go. The first battle of this long and storied Let's Play that'll be watched by hundreds of thousands of people over the years. And it ends in triumph. Thank goodness I didn't humiliate myself on the very first episode. That would have just been a disgrace. We did come kinda close. I'm kinda surprised for normal difficulty how much of a fight this NPC put up. But Plus Soul and Mining are presenting to those ladybugs. Anyway, so next episode we'll actually start the plot. Not that anybody cares. But yeah, we'll start the game for real. Coming up real soon.